This video is about the question that is on everyone's minds. How do I get promoted? Well, I can't directly help with the question of how can you get promoted because each company does this process very differently, but I can help you by sharing 3 elements that are important in progressing as a product manager. Now, this is all from my experience and the approaches I have applied or the things I have noticed that have helped me get promoted to senior product manager in a scale-up. First thing, managing higher level of ambiguity is different than excelling at core PM skills. So it took me a while to understand the difference between the core PM skills and how do you manage ambiguity, or what does it actually mean. When I was early on in my career, maybe like 2-3 years in being a product manager, I started questioning what are the differences in the role I do compared to other senior product manager, because I could see that core skills like prioritization, stakeholder management, working well with the team to deliver value, they were things that I was able to do that I could see other people, and I was like, well, does that mean that I will need to get promoted? When I started working on more ambiguous, complex products, I realized there is another level of product management skill that is all about making sense of a complex space and then having the skills to narrow it down and to create an action plan. I initially thought that would be easy, but it's actually very complex, and experience really helps. This can be really visible when you move from prioritizing and delivering value against a specific section to moving at looking company-wide or cross-team. Second element, progressing through the product manager career is about having wider and wider impact. Now, I think there's 2 ways of achieving that. One way is you can do that by working on bigger and wider company goals, which means that you will work across teams to deliver value. So an example could be you move from, let's say at the moment, you're looking at increasing conversion for a funnel or like a part of the product. So you're increasing conversion for the sign-up flow. That's your area. Now, as a way to have bigger impact, you could move from that to increasing customer acquisition. So increasing the number of customers the company acquires. That is working with marketing and other parts of the product, and is looking at the different channels in which you can do this. The problem becomes wider. The second way of having wider impact is at any step of your career, even if you're junior PM or product manager, if you have applied something really well in your team, or if you have learned something really valuable, go communicate that to other teams. Have a think when you completed a successful product or launch, what went well? Do you have processes that can be reused across the business? Can you create a plan to maybe help other teams implement and do what you did? That way, you are providing company-wide value. Third element you should consider is the path of individual contributor or manager. Maybe you're not at the stage of deciding which way to go, but it's good to have an understanding of, one, you can progress on the career path without becoming a manager. So there are principal product managers, and I'm sure companies will have a similar level of experience, but just on an individual contributor path. So you don't have to become a manager. I think for me, a simple way to be the key difference I find is the manager is around sets the processes and delivers value through the team, while a principal product manager delivers value by tackling more ambiguous spaces and working across teams to get the value out. Thank you for watching. Hope you found it useful. Please subscribe to my channel for more product manager insights. Bye.